device back. What do you mean, rotate device back? I don't need to, it's there, isn't it? There you go. Right, I'm guessing I have to turn it that way then. Oh, what is going on? Why is my orientation locked? Orientation. What is going on here? What? Right, why is it not doing this? Let's have a look. Orientation is locked. Well, I'm there, aren't I? People can see me. Tell you what, we'll do. We shall test it. It says I'm live, but it's saying rotation is locked. I don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry people.
I don't know if that means it's on or not. Because it says live, but that's saying orientation's locked. I don't do technology. See, it's like it's blank, but I don't get why my orientation's locked. What's that mean? No, I don't want that, do I? Nope, that's going back that way.
It means the thing on your phone.
Right, so...
You can't...
Right. Oh, well, that's not going to be good, is it? Well, we think we're live. It's been going on for 2 minutes. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy and invite. Yes. Hello. Oh, 2 people. Oh. Huh? Leon De Soto. Huh? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Not live. What? I thought it was live. I thought it was live. Why is it not live? Well, how do I get this not live thing? Hello, hope you all have a wonderful day in advance. New Year to 2032. Well, Happy New Year to you in 2032. Anyway, welcome to our little channel, our humble abode. I'm Rick, obviously, that's Mandy.
Yeah.
Right. Wonderful wife. Pussycats are around somewhere.
Look a bit more live today because I went to my daughter's leavers assembly and we will show you this because it's absolutely amazing.
Hi, Chris and Vicky. I sorted it out now, I think. I thought
it was very nice, wasn't it?
It was it was lovely, and the kids were, so many that they've been to school with, and they're leaving now. There's 10 of them leaving this year, weren't there?
Yeah. It was very emotional when your kids grow up.
I've got another year of it with my son George. He's he's doing his GCSEs next year.
Yes.
So,
we remember them, don't we?
Yeah. I've gone down to 3 people. Obviously, I'm boring people. Maybe should have worn a flat cap. Had a pint of mild. So, I don't really know what to do about these things. If people want to ask us questions, I suppose that could do. It's a bit weird now because I thought it's going to be scanned. I don't know why that's done that, but there you go. There we go. How do Rick and Mandy? Just said hello, today's a horror. Chris and Vicky. There we go.
Not joking.
All right, yeah. Don't be daft. People will keep popping in and out. Oh, there you have it. Thank you. Cheers to that. I better put myself on the main telly. I don't know if it would work because obviously where's your live?
Don't you know?
Because I thought you were gonna have your phone to check on stuff.
Yes,
it doesn't matter now.
It's there.
Oh, got another subscriber. 83.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, there we are. We're on telly. Oh, that's weird. That. You waving to yourself.
No, feed yourself.
I know. Is that behind? Is that behind? Your fire alarm battery needs changing. Yes, it does, Pete. But apparently we can't do it. It's something to do with we have to ring up the fire brigade.
We don't even notice it now, do we?
No. My ex-wife's always telling me when she rings me about when I talk to my son, you need to change your fire alarm. What?
Yes, we do.
Is it going off?
It's safety, yes.
Health and safety. Health and safety.
Health and safety. No, it is. It needs changing. You have to get the fire brigade to come out.
Yeah. Mine's the same. For the council won't let me take mine out. I think because ours is rented property. Also, I don't know if we're
privately rented.
Yeah. So they're all.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyway, this is a live video because we were going to be showing video of graves we found in Bolton, but we went last Saturday and it was, as you know, hottest day of the flipping year. And we were in, which one were we in? Heaton.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, Heaton Cemetery, and it was just too hot.
Yes. It was very hot.
Very, very hot. So we got a bit flustered. I certainly did. You got a bit more burnt.
Yeah, more burnt.
Right. Got to watch my sunroof.
Yeah.
What happens if or when it goes off for real? Can you reset it or still? No, we can reset it, Chris. Yeah, just get a towel and fan it. Shut all the doors and stand on a chair and fan it.
No, we need to arrange the fire brigade to come round.
Yeah.
And obviously fit a new battery. But we have to do that kind of stuff, obviously, when the girls are here, because they don't like, obviously, strangers coming into the house. They don't like it.
Yeah, because they obviously have what's called
autism.
Fragile X, which is a thing of autism, ADHD, sensory issues, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, so their home is their bubble, and it's their safety net.
Yeah.
And if a new person comes into it without prior warning, holy hell can break loose.
Indeed. So, yeah. So it can be. Well, it's not that bad all the time, is it?
No, I wouldn't change them for the world.
No. But when they go away to the fathers in a couple of weeks' time, we are moving. I'm not telling them. Sorry, no, I'm only joking. I won't do that.
No, we're going to sit there in our
Can't afford it.
and eat cake.
Yes.
No, we're not. We're going to Whitby.
Yeah, so we are dropping them off in Glasgow in a couple of weeks. That's where they meet up with the father. He lives all the way up, way up. That's cruel. It is, yes. It is rather cruel. But that's me, I'm afraid. Kind of cruel. But yeah, we're going all the way up to Glasgow. He's coming down from Thurso.
Yeah, he lives in Thurso. That's 800 miles away from here.
Yeah. So the furthest he could go, we travelled up. Funnily enough, it's coming up to our honeymoon in a week. And Mandy looking good tonight, loving the hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, we went up there on our. It was like 8-hour drive. Or was it longer than that?
Yeah, it was about 8 or 9 when we drove up there after the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, that night was just like hilarious.
Oh, the night was, yeah. We dropped them off and we came back all the way back down to, where did we stop?
We stopped at Asda to get petrol, and some dodgy person came out and we're like, all right, get in the car now, we're going to get murdered, get in the car.
Oh, I thought you meant when we got to the place and we were going to get murdered. And we went to this Airbnb and we walked in and they had there was a clown on the bed, like, that's it, we're dead.
Yeah.
We've been married less than 24 hours. We're going to get murdered in an Airbnb.
And the toilet was in the wardrobe.
Toilet was in the wardrobe. Apparently. It's alright, I stole the guy's Joker cards. And then there was the other fellow, wasn't there, who basically lived in some sort of, I think, his own personal museum. He must have had.
It was weird, but it was beautiful.
It was very nice, yeah. It was a lovely place.
But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was strange.
It was strange. And then we went, where did we go from there? Oh, that's when we went to York, of course, went to York for our honeymoon.
Yeah.
But this time, we are going to Glasgow, drop them off, stop in at Cumbernauld.
Yes.
Cumbernauld. And then we are going over to Alnwick.
Yeah.
To see the castle. And
We'll go to other places.
We'll go to other places, yeah. So I'll probably start doing videos there on our castles and things like the Alnwick Castle. We've got Bamborough, and hopefully we can go over to Holy Island.
Yeah.
And then we will be going further down south. We're going to not further, from Whitby down from Alnwick down to Whitby.
Mm.
And we're looking forward to going there, seeing all the Dracula stuff.
Oh yeah.
Christ, I read that years ago. Videos, logs of your travels. Yeah, I'm hoping to do that.
We are. That's right. It's like a road trip, isn't it?
It is a road trip, really. Lots of times annoying the children.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then after we get back, we're going to Manchester.
Yeah, going to Manchester to see the Titanic
exhibition.
Titanic exhibition in Manchester. Yeah.
And apparently it's supposed to be really good. Because we're right into all that. We've watched documentaries on it.
Yeah. The only thing I've not watched is that stupid film.
Hey, I watched that when I was 15. There was nothing wrong in a good love story.
There was room on that door.
There was room on that door.
Oh, someone's calling me Gollum. Oh, very original. Fuck off. But there we go. Is that expensive, a Titanic exhibition?
It was for the two of us. It was about what? I think it was it £44 for the two of us.
Yeah, so about 44, 45.
Yeah.
For the two of us, so it wasn't too bad.
And stuff, but yeah, great video, Vic and Chris on the Brides in the Bath.
Yeah, Days of Horror. They also do videos of graves and things. They did a story on Brides in the Bath, and one of them, Brides in the Bath, is actually buried here in Leighton.
Yeah.
Around the corner from where we live.
Yeah, it was very good.
And there's a lady called, what's the name? It's Contessa, and she's very up on.
She's quite gothic.
Very goth.
And
she works at school as well. It's quite strange that she works at
pretty
school.
Cool character. Yeah. She's all right and stuff.
She's okay. Yes. Hello.
Hello, Imogen. Hi. Yeah, and she has doesn't she have a picnic by?
Yeah, apparently she likes to have a picnic next to the grave.
Yes.
That's what she told us.
Yeah.
Oh, Deborah. That's her name. Yeah,
Deborah.
But we know her as Contessa, don't we? Because she has it on one of the sites or something. But yeah.
Yeah.
Deborah.
And whatnot. She's a cool lady. She's all right.
Yeah. Very good. And yeah, she does a lot of tours in Leighton, obviously about the famous people who were buried in Leighton. We are still trying to find some more footballers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, been going through this at the minute. Oopsie daisy. The Rothmans. Now it's obviously now Sky Sports because you can't advertise cigarettes. Just going through the obituaries trying to find people. I mean, the Bolton list I went on Wikipedia to get the Bolton list, and name of 15, no, more than that, one about probably about 40, 50 players, and I think I've found about 6 or 7 graves. So it's really quite hard to find the older players. Obviously, those who are not as famous as say Busby Babes, etc., and generally anyone probably from the 70s and 80s Liverpool teams and whatnot.
And we found that Manchester United manager in St Anne's.
Yes, Silney
crematorium.
Yeah, well, no, Lytham.
Was it Lytham?
Yeah, Lytham, not St Anne's. Lytham Cemetery and Crematorium. Joseph Mangnall. No, Ernest Joseph James. My brain does not work. Ernest Magnol.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
It's too hot.
It's melted. It's not full. Let me just scoop it up for you.
Thank you, darling. Very kind.
You going to say hello, Emma Jane?
You say hello to the camera. This is Emma Jane. This is Mandy's eldest.
Hi.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Emma.
I'm on the TV.
Yeah, you can be able to see. We're just sort of checking that as well, see if it was working.
It muted them.
Yeah.
Got Sergeant.
Okay, well, you go rest, dear. Live TV.
Cool.
Live TV is what happens. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can and probably will happen.
So, yeah, what would you people like, you lovely lot, what would you like to see coming from our channel? Would you like to see different other videos, or is the footballers like doing really good? We'd love to hear your comments and suggestions.
Yeah, we would like we'd like to get more things. We obviously started with the graves at Leighton, and then obviously started doing the castles because obviously we love going. We got our English Heritage and National Trust memberships to go around these places.
Yeah.
So obviously we can film as many of them as we can. Funnily enough, we've not actually been to one this year yet, have we?
Oh, a castle?
A
No,
castle,
not so
yeah,
far.
'cause
We've had a lot to
still
deal with.
Yeah, a few little bits and pieces. Obviously, the girl, Louisa, our youngest, leaving college, there's been a lot to deal with. Obviously, a mound of pussycats on your travels, filming cafe visits, or reviewing as food always does well.
Yeah.
I don't think people want to see me eating. I don't know why, but like urban legends of Blackpool, you could do something dark that might or might not be true, but still of interest.
Yeah, that's just the characters in Blackpool, that.
Yeah, I was going to say there's plenty of dark characters in Blackpool.
There is a story about on the Pleasure Beach about this person called Cloggy
or Cleggy into it, yeah. Cloggy.
That apparently haunts the ghost train, and there's children apparently that haunts the gift shop underneath the Noah's Ark.
Apparently. But this, of course, was according to Derek Acor. So, you can't always be too sure on
No,
that.
not just him. I've heard it.
No, I know, but that's what I heard it from. There are a lot of things. I mean, I know there's another guy called Stephen Mercer, who we've
he's
chatted to a few times and been on a couple of his ghost walks, and he went on it's like a ghost tram, basically just going up and down the tram. Just showed food bite and review after eating. Just a thought. Well, thank you, Vicky. We could probably do that. See if there's any
reviewing
good
cake. Yeah.
Oh, cake reviews.
Oh.
That'd be a good idea.
Oh, that's great. That. We'll be eating a lot of that while we're away. Oh.
Here's our first review. Cake rusk. Apparently, we bought that first in. Was it Manchester?
I think so.
Yeah,
we
were.
spotted it. We thought we'd try
so
it.
we tried that, and we found it again
In Asda.
in Asda. So that's quite nice. Cake rusk.
Yeah.
It's got a good date on it.
Yeah, it's
20.
quite
It did say 2026 somewhere.
end of the world.
And yeah, that's end of the that's end of the world food.
Yeah.
Stock up on that. Don't bother about toilet roll. Get your cake rusks, because that is good stuff. Even the cats like it.
Yeah.
Last time we had some, we found that most of it was all over the place because the cats had eaten it.
Yeah.
Hello,
there's
Pussycat.
Ozzy.
There's Ozzy. Not Ozzy. Oh, Ozzy, our cat.
Yes.
We gave the girls a choice of Ozzy or Salem, and they went for Ozzy.
Yes. But there was quite a nice story to us.
Yeah,
wasn't
interesting
there?
about old Ozzy. When we came on our way back from our honeymoon, we got a phone call from one of Mandy's friends saying that someone had a cat to get rid of, and it was
It was a couple of months after we lost Pebbles.
Yeah, we lost our cat called Pebbles, and had the wedding, went on our honeymoon. On our way back, we got a phone call off one of Mandy's friends saying, "Oh, someone's giving up the cat. Would you like to have it?" And Mandy was like, "I'm not sure, but what's it called?" And they said his name was Pebbles, which was a bit, worlds aligning and all that kind of thing.
I was like, no, we got to
Yeah,
have it.
but when we had him, we thought, no, he can't be called Pebbles because Pebbles was our old cat. So we called him Ozzy.
Ozzy, boo.
Because you're a Black Panther, aren't you, Baba?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, in hindsight, we probably should have called him Gabriel from Walking Dead because he's got a little white collar.
Yeah.
Baby's Rusks, now we are talking.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that?
Do you know what? Baby's Rusks were nice when we were babies. I remember having one when George was born. Having a feeling like, these are just not, they must have taken the sugar out of them.
Yeah, but obviously your ex was right into probably all that healthy stuff. The ones that I gave my girls had sugar in. And they were really nice. You could sit there and you could like a bit for your child, no, a bit for me. So nice.
I remember, but I don't know. I think we got them when George was young, but no.
Oh, they were lovely.
I thought they were rubbish.
Chucky Pud. Babby's
It's not. Nothing's the same as what you thought it was. I don't think.
No, but you still enjoyed tasting the food before you fed your child, making sure, quality control, making sure it was okay.
Also, it was an horrible little freaking tub thing. They're horrible.
No, but the chocolate pod. Ooh.
Chocolate pudding.
Oh, yeah. They come in little baby food jars. I used to give them to my girls after, and oh, they were nice. Stick a rusk in it. Yeah. It's like a food channel, isn't it?
It is rather. Yeah. Food you remember eating.
Yeah.
People would be on here too. They were like, I remember marathons before they were Snickers. And
yeah, what's you lot's favourite pastime snack that you remember as a kid?
It's definitely not as good now. I think the smell of baby food in those glass jars. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. Absolutely just no. We used to actually my George used to start on sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I used to get that powdered baby food and mix it up.
Yeah.
Oh, the chicken and veg were nice.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. Chicken and veg.
Yeah, it was like a powdered form. You can get it with like there was different brand. I can't remember. Was it Cow and Gate? They did the chicken and veg
Oh, Cow and Gate, yeah.
And you'd mix it up with milk. And what? Oh,
yeah. I think the reason why we did that, especially because my ex-wife, George's mum, she was in she was a nurse. She's not a nurse now. She's still in the health service, but not as a nurse. And the amount of charts and things that she would bring home to look at, and rainbow drops. You like rainbow drops, don't you?
Are those little puffy?
I think they are, yeah.
Yes. Oh, they were nice.
There's no such thing as the NHS. Fair enough. Well, no, not anymore. No. It's the WHS, the World Health Service. Now, but yeah, rainbow drops are like they came in like a bag and like little puff things.
Yeah, like puff wheat and whatnot. You could just like swallow the whole bag and stuff. Yeah. I used to like wham bars. Ooh.
Wham bar. Oh, they're chews, aren't they? Oh. Don't like them. White candy cane cigarettes. Now they're something to. Or chocolate cigarettes that had the little picture of a heart monitor on, or a
dead frog. White stick.
No, they were candies, but they actually were chocolate ones with rice paper.
I remember
rice
them.
Paper around it.
They were awful.
I hated it. Well, I always took the paper off and chucked it, but I hated the paper.
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah. No, don't.
Remember the little long, you get sheets of it, it's like rice paper, and they'd print like a £10 note on it. Oh.
Yeah, paper money. Yeah, paper money. What's that? Cause, do you remember those puff crisps? And they were beef flavour.
Oh, were they tiny little puffs, Chris? Like, were they from like not Bent? Is it Benson's crisps? Yeah, I think I know which ones. They're like little tiny puff crisps. They were quite nice.
I don't like Wotsits or anything like that, or puff. What cheese puffs? Yeah, very small, but got loads in the packet.
Yes, that's the one. Oh, they were nice.
People will be going into this conversation going, these are old people. They don't know what they're talking about. Yes, we used to buy penny sweets for a penny. Yeah, there you go. See, that's all we are.
Penny blackjacks.
Yeah. Oh, God, no.
Fruit salads.
Fruit salads, yes. Blackjack, no. Because of my heart condition, I had a hole in the heart and everything. I was what they call a blue baby. And I had
scraps from the chip. I used to get them when I was little. Oh, they were nice.
But anyway, I had blue lips, so people used to at primary school. They'd be like, "You been eating blackjacks?" Like, no, I don't like blackjacks. I'm like, "Why are your lips blue?" Because I have a heart problem. But yeah, everyone used to think at primary school I ate blackjacks all the time.
Yeah, I've seen them pictures of like blueness. And whatnot. But yeah, blackjacks. I used to love dib dabs.
Yeah.
Oh, they were great. Dib dabs.
Is that licorice again? Is it licorice?
No, it's a red lolly. It's a dib dab.
Yeah, no, I sort of like
them. The bottom of it is just white powder.
Yeah.
And
we went on our honeymoon last year. We went to York, and we went to the chocolate story. It's called the chocolate story. And obviously, you go around this. You go around a like little factory thing, don't you? And they made this. Could make this white chocolate stick, couldn't we? And
the lollies with Smarties on them.
And the lady who was doing the presentation. There was this huge, obviously, vat or something. She just pulls this lever and all this white chocolate came out of it. And me and Mandy were just like, I don't want to go under that.
She was like, no, we can't. And then she like, oops, I dropped some on there. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
No, Vicky, we haven't been married. We've only been married, coming up to 3 years. We've been together 5 years.
Got together just before lockdown.
So we survived lockdown, where a lot of people obviously didn't. But we got together... Well, at a very a bit of a rough time for both of us at the time, wasn't it? And so we got together just then.
We loved it in lockdown.
We did, didn't we? It was great.
We like it when it's quiet.
We like going for a walk when it's like Walking Dead out there. You know, there's no one around.
Yeah. Because
I had to go up, didn't you? I think you got ill, didn't you? Well, you were ill. She silly sod put a knife through her hand.
Well, they said don't go out the house.
Yes.
And my tin opener broke, so silly me was like, no, I'll open the tin with knife, and I was going like that, and it went straight through my hand. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, so that was, so we had to, I remember during lockdown, because obviously the girls went to their dad's for a bit, so I had to help Mandy out. and I went to town just to get some bits, and it was weird, really strange, wasn't it? Just no one about, because I think I phoned you, didn't I? And I panned my phone across to show Mandy how utterly dead the town was. Yeah, but yeah. So no, we haven't actually been together that long, 5 years, and married 3 in a bit. In a week.
Next week on Tuesday.
Next week on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday?
Tuesday.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh my god. Is it that
Sorry.
bad that I forgot it?
Vicky did the same, trying to take a soul from the boot, knife deep into the hand, and oh! Ow! That's a bit silly.
Yeah. And,
we've done. Oh, I've got so many. I mean, I've got obviously my operation scars, but I've got so many battle wounds, as it were, from different stuff.
the operation scar is cool.
Yes, my operation scar is cool, but I'm not going to show the world. Not anymore.
Hey, you know what? That's a beautiful scar.
I know. Well, I've got 2, and I've stood on a nail. That wasn't nice. I was
Electrocuted yourself.
electrocuted myself. Yeah, that was fun. I was trying to get toast out of the toaster. And no, I tell you a lie, it wasn't. Something fell in, and I went to reach in. I thought, right, if I push it down but don't connect, I'll be safe. But no, shot myself. You all right, love?
Yeah, just...
All right.
I fell out of a taxi drunk and sprained my ankle.
Everyone's done that. Everyone's fallen out of a taxi drunk.
I thought I could fly.
Actually, I've not fallen out of a taxi drunk, so I just walk home. Stumble home, watching the sunrise.
But
dear.
But yeah, we're hoping to do loads of videos while we're away.
Yeah. Why are you saying it from over there?
Because I'm using this, and
Right. Okay.
I don't think you can use.
No, you're probably right.
An e-cig on camera.
She's got an e-cig. She's not smoked for 5 years either, properly.
No.
So I've been a good influence there, I suppose, on her. Which is good.
To the point I don't like the smell of them.
Yeah, no, well, I've never liked the smell of smoke anyway. Just reminds me of my great-grandma's.
Oh, yes. There was another thing. When, excuse me, people.
Mandy coming through.
That little, remember that little, what was it, video that Chris and Vicky did about like your imagination and whatnot? We made up a game in park, didn't we?
We take nuts to the Stanley Park. Monkey nuts.
It's our therapy place.
It's our therapy. We like sitting in there and feeling it. And anyway, on our way back, I saw a hole in a tree. And I was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll start throwing these nuts into the hole. So we're doing this, trying to get them in, missing completely. And this woman walks past us with she's like, what are you doing? And Mandy just on the spot goes, oh, we're nut holing. She's like, you what? It's like, nut holing. You get a nut and you throw it into a hole in a tree. Oh, we'll have to Google that.
I hate to think what came up. Came up. It was just our little game.
It was just our game. I'll have to Google that. Nut holing.
Love to be a fly on the wall.
Well, no. Oh my god. We were there. Another time we were feeding the squirrels and stuff, and all of a sudden this woman just from out of nowhere starts talking to Mandy. And she's like, oh, and just general chit chat. Then all of a sudden she turns around and goes, by the way, have you accepted Jesus into your life? And I was a drug taker and now I'm okay because we were like, oh, please go away. We don't really want to talk about that kind of thing. They hide in the trees, I'm sure they do.
She just came out.
She came out, honestly, came out of nowhere, didn't she?
I was like, what is it?
I was sort of stepping. There was another old guy, wasn't there? He was on a scooter with a dog, and he starts talking to us like they do.
Oh, it was all right. He was just looking for someone to talk to. I don't mind. It's just when that lady came out the bush and started preaching God and each to their own. I get it and whatnot. And I was like that, texting him, doing, please, can you ring me, please?
Yeah.
Right, I've got to go in the nicest way.
Hey, there's some very strange people out
Yeah,
there.
because another lady passed us and said, yeah, she's already preached to me.
Yeah. Scary.
So, yeah, Vicky, I see what you mean about it. It's a bit, like that in Blackpool. There's some strange characters. There is.
We're used to it. We live here.
Yeah. We don't really go into town.
No, we don't. We don't like going. If we're going to go into town, it's going to be Saturday morning, 9 o'clock before all the shops open.
Yeah, because it's just. Yeah, I just.
Because it's.
Don't like it when it's busy.
No.
Even when we're filming, and every time you try and film, Chris and Vicky will understand this, that you either get someone mowing the lawn, and there's either, like, you try and not get children in the camera, so you try and go out as early as you can, and some days it's impossible.
Yeah.
Or you get that fountain that you filmed by.
Which one was that?
Outside Preston.
Oh yeah, we went to PNE and we'll film next to Tom Finney's statue, and the water was. This is obviously why eventually I will get a proper camera. Obviously, I'm just using my phone at the minute, but get a proper camera, get a microphone, because obviously you're trying to talk to the camera and there's this huge flipping water fountain going, you can't hear anything. So it was a bit of a there's been some lost footage, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And as for footage, Jesus Christ, I must take about 4,000 takes just to say probably 2 or 3 lines. I am terrible. I just
should do an outtakes.
I've not got enough room on my phone. I have to delete them. I don't know what it is. I know what I'm going to say. I start saying it. It's one of it must be the red light syndrome, as they call it, or something like that. Where you once you see that red light of go, and you're like.
Did you put that headstone, that quite unique one that we found in Preston Old Cemetery? That armchair?
Yes, it was. Oh no, I didn't put the armchair in. I forgot about
that. Was just unique.
Yeah, it was a Preston. There was Preston New Cemetery, because we were in Old Cemetery, and there's obviously across the way is Preston New Cemetery, and we were just filming a bit of B-roll, and we found this. It was an armchair. I think the lad had died in the war.
Was it a young one?
Yeah, young, and I'm guessing his body was obviously still in France, so it was more of it was obviously a memorial to him, and there was this armchair headstone.
It had like a book on it.
Yeah.
And stuff. It was really cool.
Has anyone seen the new? We've seen a couple recently now. I don't know if they're perspex or what, but they're obviously made. I think they seem to be made for kids mainly.
Yeah.
There's like perspex ones. One was like cut into one of the Minnie Mouse, but there's one that was quite elaborate, cut into the Disney princess castles.
Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, Cinderella. They're quite about. I've seen a couple of those. They're nice. I'm guessing they're only for kids though, aren't they?
I've only seen kiddies one so far.
And the huge football shirts they have, you see loads of those now.
Yeah.
The football shirts. Where
my brother, who passed, he had a marble one, but he passed away when he was 10 years of age.
Yeah.
He had full-blown meningitis, and he died at the age of like 10. And his headstone was quite expensive.
Yeah.
And stuff. God bless him.
Because that's the other thing, and we were looking at a plaque for my great-grandma and my grandma, and it was just for just for one part,
Yeah.
it was like nearly £2,000. You know, it's not being rude, but it's a plaque with a bit of writing on it. It's not the full flipping stone.
It was 1,400 for just a plaque with, say, if you wanted the name, date of birth, and the death date, and just a couple of sentences. I was like, wow. And you're only allowed to have it there because you have to carry on paying, don't you?
Yeah, it's something like you have to rent it out. Which I don't quite understand. I've never really understood how that works because, I mean, if it's a plaque, then it's just rented out, and it's just a plaque, so there's no one there. There's no there's no one there, obviously, no grave or whatever.
You seem like you've been together ages. Yeah, we act like it.
I've been together 3 years. Feels like bloody 30.
You get more.
I wasn't bald when I met her.
It was. I've got pictures to prove it.
And a little bit of hair on top.
There's nothing wrong with bald.
No, I've accepted my baldness, and there you go. I mean, obviously, I shave it at the back because it's. Oh, I've always hated my hair, even when I was a kid when I had hair.
My hair.
No, yours is falling out as well.
Yeah. Cheeky. You being a dog ass.
I already am. What did I say to you before? That's at the assembly. I said something. Kind of hit me with your fan or something.
I can't remember.
I said something that upset you. Not upset you. Yeah.
We do that. We say daft stuff.
We do.
We do.
We say daft stuff. We do daft things.
Yeah.
There is our favourite thing is when we pick up Louisa, we drive down the promenade, and at the moment, well, for a few months actually, they've not been up, but they're starting to put the lights back up.
Yeah.
And there is a certain tableau.
Hula hooga.
Yeah, the hula girls. I'm doing the move.
You can do if you want. Don't we get your grass skirt?
It's in the wash. And they have coconuts, shall we say? And
they used to go up.
They used to go up and down. They actually did used to move, but they don't move anymore. And every time we go past it, we wind up the girls by shouting very loud out the window, "Look, girls' boobies!" They don't like.
And then there's a pizza place.
Oh, the pizza place on Dixon Road, which is called Dick's on Pizza, which is
just our sense of humour.
our sense of humour. Yeah,
they are over 18. They're not.
Don't worry, they're not. They're not, children. Although I used to do that kind of thing with my son when I was working at. I worked for a loan company years ago, and I used to. If I'd had him on I'd have him on a couple of nights in the week, and I'd have to go around a couple of clients before we went home for tea. And he had his friend with him one night, and we were just driving down the road, and we'd stopped at a traffic light. There's this little old lady just doddering up across the road, and I wind my window and go, "Oh, love, my mate in the back fancies you." They're only about 10 or 11.
Poor George. And what did you used to do at the McDonald's drive-through?
Oh yeah, every time you get your McDonald's food, as you drive away, you go, "Thanks, love you."
And it embarrassed you.
Embarrass myself. Well, that's what children are there for.
Yes.
My parents didn't embarrass me; they just annoyed me.
I embarrass my children regularly.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very regular.
Yeah, when we used to go with them and "Mummy loves you." Mum, shut up.
Children are there to be embarrassed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, of course, they're the ones who pick your nursing home. So it backfires on you in the end.
Yes, it does. It does.
There we go. So, hello, Pussycat. No, another one. Are you sure you're coming? Oh, that's Nalaboo there. We're walking past.
Nalaboo.
Our baby little tortoise shell.
Come here. Come here. Here we go now, the ball. Say hello to the people. Yeah.
Baba.
Here's another ball. There you go, Daddy.
Oh.
There you go, Daddy.
Oh,
Daddy's good.
she probably doesn't want to because she wants to get off. Yeah. Ow!
Another ball.
There you go. Yeah, that's one of the cats. We have 11 cats at the moment. Our maximum was 13.
It was, God bless.
Yeah, 13. Started out with 3. Mandy had 3 when I met her. We went up to about...
it was 3 because I had Pebbles.
Yeah, Pebbles. No, don't knock the camera, Nalaby. Yeah, we had 3 pussycats and then United. And then we got Nalabu. Nalabu was actually our first cat between us, isn't she? And then we got your brother. Oh no.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. And Sonny, but Sonny went to a relative of Mandy's for a bit, and then we got him back. And then we just started growing, and we got to 13 of them, didn't we? And then it's just unfortunately, a couple of them have obviously gone by the wayside. Pebbles, we mentioned before, our little Paddington.
Pebbles had cancer.
Paddington never really thrived, apparently, with the
no, his organs were shutting down.
Yeah, the vet said he was surprised that he'd even made it as long as he had.
He had loads of love off us.
He did.
Loads of love, plenty of treats.
And then Jess went. Sorry, Boots, of course, who I put on that he got run over.
God bless
Poor
him.
bugger. And then our Jess baby, who was 21 years old.
He was coming up to 22.
Grew up to 22 years old. And unfortunately, he just lost all his faculties, didn't he?
But I can tell you a funny story about Paddington. Day before me and Rick got married, as you do, sent Rick off to his parents, and I was staying with my best friend, my 2 girls, and her little girl. And little Paddington decided it just been in the litter, and the fan was on, and he decided to go near the fan, lift up his tail, fart, and just stand there and let it air around the room.
Lovely.
Yeah, I think most of us ran out of the room. Yeah, because it stank. He was just very good at that.
It was very special, was our Paddington, wasn't he?
He used to walk along and go,
He did, because obviously we didn't know, but he didn't have exactly the full.
His lungs wouldn't inflate properly.
No, so he just walked a little bit and then fell on the floor and just went, oof, like that.
With his tongue out.
His little tongue sticking out. Whose phone was that? Is that mine?
That might be yours, but yeah. But thank you for whoever's joined us on this live. It means so much to us.
Yeah.
And thank you, Chris and Vicky.
And
it means a lot.
It does. I'm
So
going to try
sat here with 0 people watching, and you're talking to yourself. Yeah.
I do regularly talk to myself.
Yeah.
I used to get in trouble. I used to work at the local council, and they put me against a wall against a wall. I used to talk to the wall all the time.
Yeah.
I should be in an asylum. I really should be. I'm a complete.
That's where we keep sent to your nan.
Oh, I know. My grandma, before she passed away, well, obviously way before she passed away. Mandy, she'd ask Mandy, where did you meet? And Mandy would go, I've got him in an asylum, or I met him at the local corner shop. Actually, that's where she did meet me, at the local corner shop.
He was very hands-on with his customer service. And and one little funny story about Gran and Margaret was we told them about this film that we were watching.
Yeah, what was it called?
It was about it was the guy.
It's got Morgan Freeman in it.
And it was the old guy from Back to the Future, the professor.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. And what was that Cockney one? He was in it as well.
Michael Caine.
Yes. It was them 3, and they were going for the last heist.
Yeah, to get some money because obviously they've been
and whatnot, and
they lost their pensions or something.
Yeah, the guy from the Back to the Future was in a candy store.
Yeah, they're doing a store and he's got a candy floss store. And he says, right, just tell them, if you don't know what to do, just tell them you're out of candy. So he walks away, and Christopher Lloyd's character goes, we're out of cocaine. Hilarious. Anyway, we were talking about this at my grandma's nursing home. And we were saying it, the lines and everything. And my grandma goes, what did you say? Something about a cane? And Margaret, the elderly lady who was her best friend goes, no, Barbara, cocaine.
No cocaine.
No
and we're like that. Oh my God.
We're going to get letters. We're going to get phone call off the nursing home.
There was, oh jeez, and then there was, remember that fight that you witnessed in the home?
Yeah, bloody hell.
With residents. I was like,
when old people start fighting, it's quite scary because it's like this woman just grabbed all this other woman's hand and just would not let go, and
she was like, you deserve it, yeah.
And then she turned around and goes, you deserve that, you bitch. Oh my God. Imagine onto the toilet. She came back and what have I missed? Fight of the century.
And then there was another resident, God bless them. I absolutely loved every one of them. They just put a smile on your face. And Dave, I'm not going to tell you the name that we had for him and whatnot, bless him. He wasn't very nice to the staff.
No, he was a right arse actually, wasn't he?
He was, and then I turned around to like what's he doing? He's doing something like...
He had a newspaper.
And I was stood there and I'm like, Rick, look what he's doing. So I had to go tell the staff saying...
I can't wait to be old and do embarrassing things like that.
I didn't know where to put myself. Going, oh my God, right, I'll go tell the staff.
Oh dear.
God bless him. So then they can, stop him.
Yes. How do you stop someone doing that?
I don't know, but I was really... It's like a rabbit in a headlight.
Dear.
I'm like, how do I explain this to the staff? That Dave in the corner is doing something.
Yes, he's doing something not nice.
No.
There we go. Bless them all. Not seen them since, have we?
Pat was ace.
Yeah. She was a local... I think they said she was mayor of...
She's mayor of Southport, apparently.
Or somewhere like that. Yeah.
But they've all got similar where they... Like, don't remember, like, there's this lady that used to come in looking for someone.
Yeah, she did, yeah. She's always...
it broke my heart. She would come in, oh no, they're not here. And then there'll be a man that's looking for his wife, because his wife, if she didn't, he used to come in every day and see him, and she used to have to sneak off, because if she didn't, she'd upset him. And she'd sneak off and he'd walk around the home looking for his wife. Or it was heartbreaking.
I think what was also bad was that there were a couple of others, but there didn't seem to be a lot of visitors, did they?
No.
We were the only ones who guaranteed would turn up every week, obviously, so I see my grandma.
We'd always have a laugh with them, and like if there's entertainment on, we'd have a jig with it. Rick would just look at me going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm dad dancing.
I don't dance.
And then we took some flowers in on Valentine's Day and I went round and gave all the ladies a rose. And they looked at me like, what are you doing? Just doing something kind.
Because you're a kind-hearted person, aren't you?
Thank you, babe.
Yeah. We're live, we can't do that kind of thing. So, there we go. That's us. So, next week we are possibly doing something, but Saturday we're not going out filming again, unfortunately, because it is my grandfather's 90th birthday.
Yes, and we're going to a place called...
How he's got to the 90th birthday, we'll never know.
The Shard?
Yeah, going to the Shard. It's very posh.
It's basically one of them that you go in there and you go for a meal and you come out starving. Yeah.
You pay a lot of money for not a lot of food.
No, you just pay for a chip and they do something fancy with ketchup and whatnot. And there you go. That's 45 quid.
Yeah. So that should be fun. No,
Well, at least we
my
get to
granddad.
see George
Yeah, I seen my son first time in a long time.
and whatnot. Well, he's been busy with
No, I
his
know
school.
he's busy at school, and they his mother rang the other day about sending him to college. No, sixth form.
I get it. You want the best
And-
for him.
And she's going on about going to what's called AKS. It used to be years ago, if you know the area, King Mary and King Edward, but now it's Arnold. I don't know actually what it stands for, AKS. I think one's Arnold. It used to be Arnold School. And she's like, oh, I want to send him here for his sixth form, but it's going to cost how much was it? 13,000 a year.
Yes.
I'm like, it's a sixth form. 13,000 a year for a sixth form.
He's a very clever boy.
No, he's very clever.
Absolutely. Anything he puts his
13 grand.
hands to, we're both so proud of him and whatnot. But to me, he's got the brains. He doesn't need a fancy sixth form to get anywhere, like, that's really good. Because I think he could do it.
Yeah.
Without going to any fancy college,
Yeah,
he
of
could go
course,
to a normal sixth
he
form,
could.
and
Of
he's
course he
got
could.
a good job. He's got good results so far,
Yeah. No, he has.
whatnot, and he's a sensible lad.
Yeah.
He doesn't hang about on streets at night or does anything that what teenagers do.
What do teenagers do these
When
days?
when I was a kid, it was drink and smoke. I'm not promoting it in any way, but it doesn't do none of that. He's more like head in the books.
Yeah, no, he is.
He is. He's very good.
Yeah, but that's probably because his mother and grandfather tell him to do that kind of thing.
No, but you used to read to him a lot.
No, I read to him, yeah, but
You used to make those little voices for him.
yeah,
when
I
he
always
read books.
did little voices and impressions for him, which made him, he used to love doing.
He did. And then when they get older and teenagers, they get embarrassed.
Yeah, they don't know you, do they?
They're like that, really.
Should be a new rule when children get to teenage years, their parents should be allowed to be put in suspended animation. So we just skip all that bit of it. Come out.
I ask Chris and Vicky a question? Which
It's all that.
video, if you're both still there, which video do you that you like the most so far that we have done? Because obviously we're new to all this. We're starting to go up with the subscribers. We'd love to get to
hopefully
100.
I know, kind of into triple figures.
Before the end of the year, and it does take a lot of hard work and dedication. And I keep saying to Rick, keep doing what you're doing, because you're really good at it.
Yeah.
And whatnot, but it's great to hear feedback.
I just don't have strong
comments.
confidence in myself. I've not had a lot of strong confidence in myself for many years. Really.
Well, you have. You've got good ideas.
Yeah.
And people make mistakes, and look at all the blooper videos out there that people film intros for about the 20,000th time and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
And whatnot.
And I'll get better with it, but I think I just need.
You're very good at your history, and you're very good at remembering information.
Yeah. Well, can I remember what I walk into the kitchen for? No.
Yeah.
Memory like a sieve when it comes to that.
So, has anyone else got any holidays planned for this year? Any exciting things happening? Are we doing it's like a bowl of bale of hay
Are you
rolling?
doing anything else? What's the cat?
Why don't you turn the camera and show Nalibu?
Yeah, boo. Oh, I'm gonna break it if I do that, guaranteed. Yeah. No, boo. Saying hello? No, she's turned away. Typical that. Typical cats. Kenny, trust them.
No.
Oh, look, there you are. I can't see you.
Oh, there you are.
No, boo. Yeah, beautiful girl.
I don't, yeah.
No, let's just leave it, love. It's fine. Let it. It's gonna fall.
Yeah, and
Like, just-
then you can
No, I know,
lean
but
it
not-
towards
she's not-
Malibu.
About a bloody cat. You about a cat?
Oh, she's giving you a look now. Like, excuse me.
Bobber girl.
I am.
Mm.
And whatnot. And the other interesting thing this year was meeting Grim Life.
Yeah, Grim Life Collective. They're from America. I've been there before. I've been there 3 times in fact.
We had a professional photo
Photograph
shoot
of them. We
with
went to
them.
a Comic Con in Sheffield. No, a Horror Con.
Yeah,
Horror Con in Sheffield.
and it was,
Which was
brilliant.
really good. Some absolute brilliant costumes and things.
There was.
We were talking to a couple of guys at the end of the day, weren't we? And
Yeah.
they come dressed up in some sort of thing, and they were going on saying, "Oh, I'm going to go back to the hotel tonight and wash this rubbish off, and then start again tomorrow." I was like,
Oh, I'd love to
I
do
couldn't do
that.
that for 2 days. I couldn't be at.
Oh, I'd love it. I love
You
all
need
that
to win the
special
lottery
effects.
twice just to even buy
Makeup.
some of the stuff there.
Because I'm fully qualified in it. I did a beauty course and we did special effects, and you had to come up with a period character. So me, everyone else did like celebrities and whatnot, but I was like, no, I wanted to do Mary Queen of Scots, but with special effects. And obviously she had her head cut off, so I did my character Mary
And
Queen
a
of Scots
wig
with,
fell off.
and a wig fell off,
Mhm.
and she had grey hair when they picked the head up.
And no teeth.
Yeah. But yeah, I did it with a slit throat, and it looked really cool, and I'd love to get right into it. I love all that.
You do well with that, don't you? You're like you.
When I went to that Halloween party at Norbrett Castle,
Yeah. I think the problem with that was it was probably so hot.
and plus I'd only just had my bunion operation, which was really painful,
Yeah.
and it was infected, so
Yeah.
it was great.
So you didn't do very well that weekend.
No, but it was good fun. I love doing that. Anything to do with horror,
Yeah.
gory makeup, I love it.
Cool.
I just get lost in it. I scared my tutor. She's like, I'm getting worried about you. I'm like, why? I like all the gore. More the blood, the better.
So if anyone out there knows any filmmakers who want people who can do makeup, Mandy is here.
I'd love to see
She
me.
only charges £80 per hour.
No, I wouldn't. I'd go on a trial. Obviously, some people see what you can do first. Just to actually go on a trial and show what I can do with it all, it'd be great. We could do that at Halloween. Special effects on your face and whatnot, and do a really creepy video.
Yeah.
Or you
Good
could
idea.
dress up as, I don't know, a person that's like already gone.
Yeah. Who's gone?
Already passed away.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Just as that person, and do special effects like slit throat, something like that.
Bloody hell, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't know, I've not done anything all day. Well, yeah, I've been up, I don't know.
We're very busy.
Been very busy. Then again, when you went to the school, like we said earlier, oh my god.
It's so hot.
Oh, it's
now,
like a sauna in those schools.
But
It was like that when we were at school though, wasn't it?
yeah, it
The
was.
heating was on during summertime and there was no heat on during winter time.
But yeah, this is my youngest daughter, Louisa, that was leaving college. So proud of her, and she got a Duke of Edinburgh bronze, which I am so proud of her. Even though she's got autism and ADHD, she does absolutely brilliant. They both do.
They both do, yeah.
Absolutely. She did a dance competition at the Tower Ballroom and whatnot. To actually say my daughter's danced there was just out of this world, and they were against normal mainstream high schools, primary schools, and obviously they're a special needs college, and that school won the whole competition, and I was just wow.
Yeah, they do well, don't they, with it?
They absolutely, and then they got called back because they were the 30th. They were like out of the 30 people, they were called back to do another competition, and obviously they didn't win that. They were close, but they didn't win that. But yeah, they did absolutely amazing, considering some of the children are non-verbal and they struggle with like new environments, crowded places. Literally, I was absolutely proud of every one of them. They do amazing. I couldn't do something like that. Dance in front of hundreds of people, unless you've had a few, and then you can, yeah, and whatnot. But except for that, no, absolutely amazing. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done you proud. Both of them have.
They have.
And there we go. Right, I think what we're on an hour plus. I think we'll wrap it up for this week. Like I say, we'll probably try and get out Sunday, I think.
Yes, I really want to keep up with filming each weekend. Yeah. So I really want to like get out, but we are going to plan obviously our holiday around different places. We're going to film in all of them places, like the Dracula exhibit and
if
stuff.
If we're allowed to.
You can't, because there's loads of people that have been in there with cameras and whatnot. And film Whitby Abbey. And just film us going up all them steps and probably dying.
I was going to say, you know,
we'll be like that by the time we get up there going, where's the cake?
I'll drop to the bloody floor in an ambulance if I'm going up them steps. Flipping it.
There's a coffee shop, they do cake.
It's not halfway up though, is it?
No, but it's at the finish, so it's something to aim for.
Fair enough.
And whatnot. But yeah. But I was pretty gutted that Chris and Vicky came to Blackpool, and I was thinking about going to Lake Graham, and I'm like, why didn't
we had the plan for Bolton, because that was the idea for the football thing, but
I know it's not much to like some people, but obviously like you two that I follow on YouTube, and obviously I presume you follow us too. It would be great to actually meet you two one day and whatnot. We find it more, well, I do.
She wants to meet all the YouTube people
that I follow, because it's better than meeting any celebrities, to be honest.
Ooh, I don't know. I've met a few celebrities.
No, but it's miles better, because you meet a YouTuber and they're so grateful of your support, of you watching their videos and stuff.
No, I know.
So it's really cool. You should have seen me when I was meeting Grimlife.
Hey, we're a bit giddy kid.
Yeah, I was. And what did you say to Grim?
So you look like a young Gene Simmons.
He was like, thank you.
He's like, yeah, I don't know if you took that as a compliment or not, to be fair.
But Jessica was lovely.
She was, yeah.
Emma Jane, my eldest girl, she loves loom bands, and she made 2 figures of Jessica and Grimlife out of loom bands. They look really cool, and they were well chuffed with them. They were like, what are these? I said, the loom bands. Oh, we call like rubber bands.
I think they'd have another name for the smaller versions, but yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, these are cool and whatnot. So you never know, Chris and Vicky. I could ask my daughter, can you make a loom band figure of Chris and Vicky? And she'll probably do a really good job.
That's something to look forward to.
No, she really does. She loves doing it.
No, she does.
She's very good. She even, let me see, just before we go, she even made this. Now this, it is really cool. She made a loom band
Toidle.
Turtle. And that is pretty cool. That is. She's so talented.
Very.
But
Just need to put a more of a mind to it, of
Yes,
course. And there we go.
yes.
Well, there we go. That's all what we need to do. So anyway, yes, we shall. Our next video will obviously be 7 o'clock next Thursday. Either we'll film something, get it together for you, and we'll probably do another live again at some point, hopefully.
I might think about arranging. Tell me what you think in the comments. I might do a little live for either Whitby Abbey, if you all fancy that.
It depends on what my thing is, love. Don't think I keep telling you this. It's all on data stuff. I don't.
We could just add more to it. Yeah. So thinking of doing a live at one of the places that we visit and stuff.
Yes, we can try that. We can give it a go.
Or do a live outside our hut that we're staying in.
Oh, we're staying in a hut, yes.
Yes, we're staying in hut 1.
Hut one.
And whatnot. Do a live outside there.
If we've got Wi-Fi, we might be able to.
Yeah, they do.
So that'd be okay.
And whatnot. That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have we've got a few videos.
We have a few video ideas, a few ideas, lots of different things.
Yes.
And there we are. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yes.
We shall see you all again. Well, you'll see us in our next video. And we'll do a live when we can do. So thank you very much for popping in and out as people did. And we shall...
Thank you to Days of Horror.
Yeah, thanks for the
Chris and
comments.
Vicky. Please check their channel out because
yes,
it's really good.
Very good. Far better than ours, obviously.
Mm. Oh, no.
I'm not going to lie.
No, obviously their channel's really good and stuff. It is really good. I love all their stories. But yeah, don't forget to check their channel out.
Yeah. And tell your friends, and tell your enemies. Like and subscribe.
And share.
Share and comment, etc., etc. I think that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, all who came in and popped in. Bye for now.
Bye,
See you in the next one.
everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.
Are they gone?
Oh my
God. Sure you want to